Gentlemen, what's happening? You look freaking great, much better than I used to look. I was looking the other day at some of my old videos and I was like, oh my God, I was a train wreck at times. And so I started sort of thinking about my personal style evolution. And I truly feel there were a few specific items that were pivotal, critical to my style development. These items were game changers for me. I feel like when I found them, my style automatically improved and got better. And so today I'd like to go over 6 of my personal style game changers that I wish I found when I was younger. Number 1, a great fitting leather jacket. A great fitting leather jacket is just one of those items that when I wear it, when I put it on, I automatically feel like a badass. Even though I'm a little dude, I just feel like I'm more stylish when I wear a black leather jacket. The other upside is that they're timeless, they're classic. You can never go wrong. Throw them on with jeans, they look dynamite. A simple t-shirt doesn't get any better. This brand is Diesel. I got this last year. It was expensive, right? But I gotta tell you, it has been, in my opinion, one of the best style investments I've ever made. What I would recommend if you're shopping for an amazing leather jacket, size down. If you're normally a medium, try the small. If it's tight and you're like, yo, I need a shoehorn to get in this bad boy, relax, it'll stretch. Style game changer number 2, the Chelsea boot. When I found or refound the Chelsea boot, it was like I met a long lost friend. You sexy bastards. They work with jeans. They work with chinos. They work with corduroys. The beautiful thing, and one of the reasons why I love them so much, is because they have the elastic around the ankle, which means your pants and your pants that we're going to talk about in a second actually don't get hung up on them. And so it's a lot cleaner and they are sexy. In my opinion, number 3, slim fit jeans. What? So here's the deal. Slim fit jeans are something that I've recently, in the past like 2-3 years, have actually discovered. Before that, it was all baggy, all boot cut, all the time. When I switched to slim fit, it was like my eyes. It was like I was blind and now I can see how bad I looked before. Number 4 is amazing underwear like Tani, which we'll talk about these in a second. But first I gotta tell you sort of the backstory and my history with underwear. So I have always loved underwear. Ever since I was a little kid, I was obsessed with these things called Underoos. They were underwear that were like sort of color coordinated to your favorite superhero. They were awesome, and I would actually wear them on top of my pants because I couldn't bear the thought of those sweet things being hidden. Fast forward to 6th grade. My underwear game at that point was pretty weak. It was tighty whiteys all day long. And so I'm like, yo, I'm into chicks. I want to hopefully get down to my underwear. And I thought I was the sexiest thing in middle school when I started wearing bikini briefs. They came in a tube. They're all different colors. They're real thin along the sides. And I thought I was the man. And in like 8th grade, I'm sitting there in the locker room getting changed and everybody else's boxers on except me. I'm standing there in bikini briefs, and so that's when I switched to boxers. So I wore boxers and I'm like, these kind of suck, because my wiener would always come flopping out. Not flopping, it would poke out, and I would poke out of the fly, and I'd always be trying to adjust, and they were big and baggy. And so then in college I discovered boxer briefs. They were better, and at the time I thought this was as good as underwear got. The problem with boxer briefs is at the time they were super long, and so I'm constantly having to pull them down my leg. Well then, one day, a few years ago, I got a shipment of Tanis in the mail. They're backwards. Tanis. So I get the box, I open them up, and I feel them, and I'm like, what? This is like nothing I've ever experienced. I'm like, this is incredible. I slip them on, and it was like I was wearing unicorn breath. Tanis changed my life. And if you want them to change your life, guys, they have an incredible offer. I was talking to Adam. I'm like, yo, Adam, I want to promote Tani because you guys literally have the best quality, the best fabric. They're the most comfortable. They're made of a micromodal air. Micromodal, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, is like the super softest like stuff you can ever wear. Well, this is the air version. And so it's even lighter, it's thinner, it's more comfortable. They are amazing. The pair that I love, it's called the Silk Cut. They are so incredibly comfortable. Every guy needs to treat themselves. Guys, there's a link down below that'll take us to our landing page. He's doing something that I basically had to beg him to do. He's giving you a 2-for-1 special plus a discount. It has never been more affordable to buy an amazingly high quality pair of underwear than it is right now. Guys, down in the description, there's our special link. They also are giving you another discount code. If you're at Tani, you're checking it out, you're like, yo, I like some of this other stuff, because it's not cheap, all right? This is definitely not cheap, and the reason is because the quality is nuts. It's the highest quality underwear that you are gonna find on the market, period. For this price, I truly believe that everybody should try a pair or two of Tani. It's never been, it's never going to be any more affordable to find or buy your favorite underwear. The fifth style game-changing item I wish I found when I was younger is a tailored shirt. Having a shirt tailored for you and your specific body is one of the most amazing things that you can possibly do to treat yourself. The first time I put on a custom dress shirt, it was like the first time I made out with a chick. It was awesome! And last but certainly not least, number 6, game-changing style find. So when I found Suit Supply. The first time I went into a Suit Supply and tried on one of their suits, and off the rack it fit like this. Literally, I have had nothing custom done to this jacket. I almost cried. Because for the longest time, I tried doing like custom suits online. I never actually went and had one made because, quite frankly, I couldn't afford it. But Suit Supply was one of those brands and those companies that they got it. They were like, yo, we're going to make amazing product, but we're not going to rape you in terms of cost. If you look at some of my older videos, oh God, it is hard to watch how bad my jackets, my suits fit. But it was the best that I could do, and it was all that I knew. And so it was a game changer for me, and it was a pivotal moment in my evolution in terms of style. But I want to know from you down in the comments, what is a style game changer that you have bought or tried that it was like, okay, this is it, my style went from a 3 to an 11.5.